All right, let's get to business today. It's another good day to hop on these charts and make a bag. So, yeah, I'm saying you already know what we're gonna do. We're gonna get straight into it. So, right now we're looking at gold. Now, software is already signaling a buy for gold. Let me just delete that. It's already signaling a buy for gold. Last night we hopped into the buy down here at the entry zone. So, get rid of that magnet. Last night we hopped into the buy right there, targeting the TP1, which was the retest level, stop level right here. So as you can see, we basically risking 36 points to make 48. So this is the play that we're currently in right now. And we still just waiting on the market to play out and get up here to our TP level. So now if you haven't got in yet, I don't think it's a bad area for you to enter somewhere right here in this area because you still have time to not catch the whole move, but get a piece of the pie. It's always good to just get you a piece of the pie. So coming in right now, you can still come in and get around 270 pips. Yeah, you still get around 270 pips. And then I would just put my stop below the daily low. So you basically, it's a 1-to-1 at this point right here. You'll be risking 270 to make 270. So it's not a bad trade. Like I said, stay on the buy side. It's still bullish. Now, what I do want to see is I want to see how the market reacts in like the next 25 to 30 minutes. So before the open, right here on this candle here is Asia high for the week. So I want to see us take that out. But let me explain a few things. So looking at the software, it always gives us key information. So let me just cut off my levels real fast because I know where my target points are. And then let me just pay attention to all of this, right? So right now, when I'm looking at the 4 hour, the first thing that I realize is we have a retest level here. As you can see, we broke this level. So we definitely need to retest here before we continue down here to the buy zone. So, I always tell y'all, target y'all key levels. So whenever you see things like this, a break of structure, you always want to see that retest. Once we get the retest, we look for the continuation down. Now, the problem is we have this brand new zone of liquidity that just came in right here in this area. So I'm not too sure if we're going to come down here just to this yet. I think they may push up higher and retest this previous order block right here. So that is really where I want to target. I want to target up here for the 100 points. Y'all know gold. I always tell y'all I typically move around 100 points a day now. So I want to see if we can get all the way up here to this point, but I will be taking a partial down here at this level at around 60, 65 ish right here in this area. So it's a smooth little 48 points, but I want to see how the market reacts when it gets up here. I do see us, like I said, continuing higher, but I think that's going to be later. So what I think is going to happen today is I think we're going to push up here, close somewhere up here around 10 o'clock, and then how they've been acting, they're just going to end up pulling right back down and just wasting this day. And then I think tomorrow, since we have CPI, we'll get more volume that may push us up here into this area of my second point of interest. So once we get up there, you got to remember this. The play is still a sell. Okay. So like this is just a micro move. So I know some of you guys say counter. So this is a micro counter right here. This is nothing that I'm seriously staying in. If you're going to take a counter in a position like this, I would definitely go half of my position. So say for instance, if you were somebody that was trading like 4 lots, I would just take half a lot, right? Or if you were taking 10 contracts, I will only take 5 contracts on a counter play like this because everything about this trade is still down. The trend is still down. So definitely do not get caught up chasing this buy right here because I'm pretty sure it's just coming back to do the retest. So that's why we're just taking a quick scalp on a retest and then we out. And I'm only willing to take this buy on this counter just because this new zone of liquidity came in. If this liquidity zone right here never came in, I would not be touching this counter. I would just let it do what it do, and then I will be looking to get in. So with that being said, I'm looking for the market to pull back up here in this area for the main play that I'm looking for, which is to sell down. So once we get back up here in this area, coming over here to the daily. Now on a daily, you can see we got brand new liquidity right here on a daily for the sell side. So I already know a major sell is coming on gold. Like I said, we could retest this area. We could not. We could get hung up right here. I want to see what happens. From there, I will be having my same like stop loss up here. And then I'll be targeting this area right here. So this is the real play that I want to see. This is the play that I'm looking for. So I'll be waiting to see if gold gets back up here in this area this week. Because if it get back up here this week, I can guarantee you we're coming down here right once we touch this area. We got this brand new cross right here setting up for a new bearish trend on the daily. We got brand new sellers liquidity right there. So that's another good sign that the market is getting ready to dump. The only thing that can stop this play from actually playing out is if the war increases and something crazy happens over in the Middle East, and then they decide that they're going to have to push gold up. But as of right now, definitely what we have going on the chart, everything is out of the window. We really should be targeting this area here since we got the new liquidity. But I like to stop in the buy zone. I like to see price get down here into the buy zone. Once it gets down here in this buy zone, I like to exit and get gone. All right. So once it come down here, we'll see what happens. We'll see if we get a rejection, whatever happens from there. Then we'll look to reposition ourselves again. And then we'll start targeting these lower lows, right? Because we need to take out this liquidity zone now that this liquidity zone came. So now we got a 3 count here. We're definitely going to be targeting this 52 count right there. So these guys right here, keep holding on. You only got too much longer before the sell side we come down and get you guys. So that's that. Next up, we have silver. Silver, the same thing. I see silver just doing a pullback probably up here to this area to 70. And then once silver gets somewhere up here in this 70 area, I want to see silver do the same exact thing as gold because the precious metals tend to follow each other. I would want to see silver hit this area here. And then I'm targeting the low down there, that 52 area of liquidity. Stop will be above this day here. And I just want to see how gold react. I mean, not gold, but silver reacts once we get down there into that key support zone. So that'll be my play on silver right there. Following that, we got the US 500. Now, this pair right here, they actually got something a little tricky going on because we got brand new sell side liquidity. And then that's basically telling us we need to come down here and take out this buy side liquidity. So I will be waiting to see if we actually get down here and knock out these levels. But for sure, anywhere down here in this zone, we're not breaking this. So if we continue to push down any lower, I'll be looking for a buy from down here, the 75, the 72.50, somewhere in this area. And then we're launching and we're coming all the way up here. So I'm just letting y'all know that's going to be the target. Assuming that they come down here and press and make a lower low, stop's going to be below that liquidity zone there. But then this market is just going to blitz all the way back up. So that's something that I will be looking for. I got this on my radar. I got alerts set to see what's going on in this US 500 market so I can catch that play. Also the same over here on NASDAQ. NASDAQ is showing us new liquidity right here for the sell side. So I wouldn't be surprised if NAS did this move from here today. You know, on the indices, you give it 150 points, and then NAS starts to come down here and take out this buy side liquidity, and then they come all the way down here. So I wouldn't be surprised if NAS do that move before they continue pushing back higher, right? I do want to see the indices continue buying higher. We got the close there above the zone. Tells us that we're coming up here to 33,000, right? See my name up there. Today is June 9th, 8:40 a.m. And I'm telling you that the NASDAQ will turn around and the NASDAQ will be coming up here 4,000 more points all the way up to $33,000. So just get ready for that. But first, we got to take care of whatever we need to take care of right here. They're going to pull some guys out of the market. Once they get those guys out the market, best believe we will get back on that horse and continue pushing up to the north side. All right, next, the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones is the same as you can already see. I got my entry sitting down here. My man told me that we're going to 54,600. I went back. I did the checks that I needed to do. I came and looked at my levels, and yes, sir, it does say that we need to go to 54,600. So the Dow Jones, I will be expecting that to do a pullback, come down here, grab these guys down here, snatch liquidity from these guys. Once we take out those guys at 49,777, 772, I'm expecting a big bullish move all the way up here to 54,600. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen in a week. I'm not saying it's going to happen in a month, but I'm telling you, before the end of this year, 2026, we will be coming up here to 54,600. So don't sleep on it. This is going to be a big play. If it goes all the way down to where I believe the entry is going to be at, that's going to be a $4,800 move. So that's going to be a big move for you to continue stacking, continue pressing the button and hitting the gas and just making a bag on the Dow Jones. So get ready to catch that play too. All right. Now, jumping off of the futures plays, let's go ahead and come over here to my option plays, because the option charts are still going on. DAS, this is a perfect retest. So this is a great area actually to start going back long. So I want to see this come up to, I believe it was, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was $16, $17 or something like that. Right here. So previous week was back here, $16. So it was $16. So I'm expecting this to do another $5 move, $6 move up to the upside and keep pressing on. RCAP, I'm definitely still waiting on this move to break out and come and attack these highs. So I'm looking for this to go back up to 18. This is the perfect retest as well. So this is the retest that you kind of be waiting on. Now that we got the retest, now I'm just looking for the continuation push up to the upside. Once we get that continuation push up this way, then I would know it's time to really collect the bag on there. Now, SPY is the same. SPY, we got brand new liquidity here. So since we got that brand new liquidity to the top side, I would definitely keep selling SPY to SPY swipe this low at 731. But after we swipe 731, do not fall in love with this sale, because the SPY will also continue to buy. And I'm pretty sure it's going to take out this high, targeting 800. I believe it was like 800, yeah, 822. So don't be surprised when SPY get up to 822. That definitely is the target point. So I want to see SPY get up here to 822. And then once it get up to 822, then you already know it's a bag being secured, right? So we're going to be looking out for that. We're also going to be looking out for the Qs. Qs should also have another push to the upside. So also don't fall in love with this sale. Just understand that it's just doing a pullback. Qs could come down here and retest 665. And then once we retest that, just understand it's going to press on for higher highs. So we're going to be waiting on that too as well. We got IWM Russell, the same way. This needs to continue doing a retest. I want to see this get down here to 275. Once we get down here to 275, the Russell will then continue pressing up here to 301. So then I want to see that get the bounce, but I don't want to get in until we get down here to 275. Once we get to 275 on the Russell, just expect a bounce to come from in this area, and then the market pushing up here to the key resistance at the top at 301. So software always wins. Understand that. Sooty edge never lies. So that's what I like to see. So ASTS, this is also still a great move. You can get into ASTS. This is the perfect pullback right here. Now, this is the pullback I was waiting on here. The only thing that would keep me from getting in at this moment is we just need one more level of buy-side liquidity. Once we get some liquidity that populates down here, we will then begin targeting these highs up here like 130 and beyond. So I want to see it just kind of consolidate down here in this area first. And then once we consolidate right here, I definitely will be looking for the continuation to take out this high where this liquidity came in at, because it's a dollar sign sitting right there. But right now we want to see it formulate a little bag, letting us know we got some support. We got other traders interested in the same play, and we got the backing we need to get up here and take out that area of liquidity. Now, Apple had a terrible event. All right, they just did their event the other day. So if you wonder why Apple crashed, it's because they haven't explained anything new. Every time Apple get on stage and they explain this iPhone and the Apple Watch and Vision Pro and all these different things that Apple produce, they just don't give us no innovative technology. It's always something real basic. All these other tech companies are giving us better things. Things come from China that be a lot better than some of the things that Apple have. But ultimately, that's why it ended up dumping, because after everybody saw everything that Apple was getting ready to present, it was just nothing different. It was always the same. It was just like upgrades. You can do this, you can do that. Just very minimum features. So I wouldn't be surprised if Apple came and did the retest right now, coming back to 276. But once it get down to 276, I'm pretty sure it will find its balance and it will push back up, because Apple will be continuing up to 333 this year. So I want to see Apple just, like I said, do the retest first. Either come back down here to 287 or 276, and then we'll start targeting 333. Right. So just allow the market to do what the market needs to do before you commit yourself to anything um, beforehand. All right. Now Nvidia is still playing around, but as y'all can see, it came down here to that 205 area, which it should. So now that it made the retest, the only thing that we need to see now is liquidity come in, let us know when the other traders is ready to go. And then once that liquidity populates here, we're going to start targeting those new highs. Now, remember, I told y'all that we are taking that 320. We already in that 320 call all the way out to August, because pretty sure Nvidia is going to have a big push, and it's going to be one of those ones that comes out of nowhere. And you see my name up there. We will hit this area. Like I said, it's June 9th. It is 8:47 a.m. But it's definitely coming up there to 320. So don't be surprised when I get up there. But I told y'all before it happened. So don't forget, I won't tell you I told you so. I'm gonna just tell you I'll let you know in advance. So now if you don't get in, that's on you. I have nothing to do with that. It's not financial advice. Do your own research, but understand the software never lies. So now let's look over here at Microsoft. Microsoft is also another banger that I got pending. So this was starting a new trend. We got liquidity here, so they may come back down here and tap this one more time. But from here, I am sure Microsoft is going to 500. But right now, it says the target point is 493. So 493 is good, but I'm pretty sure when I read the software, I understand how to read my software. We may do this retest here, but we will be going up here 95 more dollars to the north side. So whatever they need to do right now to cancel out all this noise, all this war stuff, all of that, all the Donald Trump. When all that is done, the market will get back bullish. All right. Don't listen to them when they say that the market's in a bubble, it's about to pop, it got to drop, all this, that, and the third. It's not going to happen. The year has already extended too far to the north side to do any significant dropping. All right. So just understand, learn how to read the charts. The charts will tell you what's going on. All right. Amazon. Amazon has stressed me out so many times. It made me not even want to take the trade, but I'm gonna let Amazon keep falling. I hope Amazon get down here to 236, and then once it gets down here to 236, then I will get ready to buy it again for like 2 weeks out, targeting the 295. All right, so I'm waiting on Amazon just to pull back a little bit more. Like once Amazon get like right here in this area, you know what I'm saying? Once they hit that buy level, once we hit this buy level, I'm almost guaranteed that this will be a great buy from this area, and then we're gonna take it all the way up here to 296, and then our next target will be 315. So just get ready for a big bullish move on Amazon. They almost running out of time. They can only hold the market down for so long, but other than that, that's another great pick. Let me move these out of here. Messing up my read. They don't need to be in there. All right. Boom. Now, finishing up with the Mag 7, we got Tesla. Tesla finally made the bounce, came down, did the retest. Now we're pushing back up. Now, Tesla next target should be 463. So 463 would be the next target on Tesla. They do got new liquidity here, so we will be waiting for a couple more days for Tesla to really just balance out right here back on trend. And then once Tesla balance out, we get that new liquidity, bam, they're going to pop. We're going to start targeting 464. So that's going to be the next play, 464, 465. Definitely going to be a good swing on Tesla. Coming down to Google. Now, Google has been investing a lot of money all over the place. You know, They've been throwing money at OpenAI. They've been throwing money into other things that they got going on. So what I want to see is Google start to get a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, feedback from all the support that they've been giving out. So we did have the breakout here. Since we had that breakout, you already know what that means. Trend is up, breakout, market's going to here. I won't be surprised if Google get us to 475 within the next couple of weeks or the next couple of months. I'm looking for Google to take a big push down here from 365. This is the retest level. So this is the perfect area for you to enter your buys on Google. I will be buying Google from here. Like I said, targeting that top of the retest zone up there. Now, how long would it take? I can't tell you, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be taking a big launch for another 110 points up there to 475 on Google. Last but not least is Meta. Now, Meta is the only one that does not look good out of all the Mag 7s. Meta is in a downtrend. It broke out the bottom of the downtrend. So with Meta breaking out the bottom of the downtrend, with what we have right here, I'm pretty sure Meta is going to be the only one that takes the tumble, targeting back down here, which is either going to be 475, 517, but for sure it's coming to 560. All right. I wouldn't even be surprised if it came back to 434, 436. So Meta, like I said, is the only one that doesn't look good. They have the opposite effect. They have the trend to the downside. The market did the retest, try to break above the 50, couldn't, try to break above the retest, couldn't, drop down, finally had the breakout. So now we did another retest. Now I'm not surprised, like I said, if it keep dropping, and it should be coming here. Next liquidity is sitting right here. They're coming to get those guys. 70-point drop on Meta, and stop is like just above there. So just give Meta time, and I promise you Meta will catch up and Meta will end up dumping. So Meta is the only one that doesn't look good out of the Mag 7. But other than that, those are the plays that I got. My hot picks, my summer watch, my reportings, those are all nothing right now. These are the main pairs that we're focused on. I can actually take this one out of here too, and that one out of there. Put those down there, drop those in the hot picks. So those are the ones that we're focused on right now. These are all the plays that I'm actually looking at and the current market that we're in. So yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. So the market opens up in about 37 minutes. Let's hop back over here on gold and see what's going on. So over here on gold, as you can see, it's still just teetering in that same spot. But if you had got in late, you'll be in profit right now. Just 20 pips. It's cool. Something. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot, but it's something. But the move is coming. We'll be looking for that push up to that level up there. And then from there, we'll be looking for the next move to come. So just kind of hanging out in this area, doing the up, down thing as it always does. The market's about to open. So we're just kind of waiting around. So that's what I want to see, though. Those are the main plays that I want to be locked in on, fixated on right now. Just want to see what goes on. We need some support to come in, and then we'll keep pressing on until we get to the levels we want to see. Flip back over there. Yeah, those are plays that I'm locked in on for right now. We're going to see how this goes. AI viewer stream boo.com. I don't know what that is, my boy. Yeah. So we just out here waiting on the plays to play out. Making a little easy bag on Tuesdays. If y'all know the schedule, like I always say, Tuesday buy, Wednesday sell, Thursday retest, Friday stay out. Right. That's kind of what we do. That's how we play it around here. See how this next hour goes. I think they honestly gonna waste the hour. I don't think they are really gonna move it. I think they want to keep that 4 hour below until 10 o'clock, and then once 10 o'clock hit, I think they'll make like a bigger move, but we're gonna see. We are going to see. You thought he was smart. Got played. Little easy, quick win in chess. Took 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Get him up out of here. Made him quit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to slow down. You know what I'm saying? People be rushing everything. Even in the chess game, they be rushing. They be trying to make moves too fast. They don't get themselves time. Like when you get on the board, you gotta look at everything, map it out, make sure it makes sense. That's how I had to fix my trading. Like when you come on a chart, don't just be all quick with it. You know what I'm saying? Slow down a little bit. Like right here, you know what I'm saying? We look good. That's what I like to see. We look good. I like to see bullish Heikin-Ashi candles, even though this one going red. We want that next one to be green. And that's cash money right there. You know what I'm saying? Then we come back down here on a daily. Like I told y'all on the daily, the dump is coming though. Definitely don't think that dump ain't coming. We might get a few doji candles here, but then once they go back red, that's all she wrote. She coming down here to target this low down here. And that's even if she don't just do the drop right now. Like I said, you gotta favor the sell. The sell is the play. But I do want to see a retest. I want to see the retest up here to this area. Once we retest this area up here, then I would like to see a sell down. It can even be right there. 414. It can be 414. Right there. And then I want to see a sell down to right there. That's the next trade right there for sure. You know what I'm saying? It's all about spotting up. If you learn how to spot up, you learn how to catch your bag. But if you just be taking trades in any place, any direction, anywhere on the chart, I can guarantee you gonna get smoked 9 times out of 10. All trading is the people who know how to trade versus the people who don't. That's all it is. That's definitely all that it is. Yeah. Let me fix this real fast. Yeah, there we go. All right, so now we got 30 minutes. 30 minutes until it's time to get to the money. Gold got a good push up right there. That's what I like to see. Back on trend now. It was off trend for a second. Now it's back on trend. Now we should be getting that push. I can't tell looking at that. Let's see. Flip this over. All right, yeah, here come the push right here. So, like I said, if y'all got in late, that's a good 27 pips y'all can make right there, 27.50. So 250 pips, 270 pips. Then if you got in last night with us, it's 48 pips. Now, the reason why we're only targeting this area is because this is just a retest. All right. We understand that at the retest level, we can't have an opposite reaction. The market could pull back. But right now, the trend is up. Everything is showing us bullish movement. So we just aim for this little quick counter. I can't see my levels because my action zones is on stock. So let's switch it back to futures. Now it's back on futures. You can see that exact level that we're targeting. So right there, that's the level that we broke out. So now that we broke out of that level, I want to see the market go back and retest that level. And then once we retest that level, then we'll be going from there. Gold has been in a big consolidation though for like 2 days. I'm surprised Wayne came over here and got Asia high for Monday. So this is Asia high for Monday here. Best believe they're gonna swipe those guys. They might think they safe for right now, but I tell you, in the next 30 minutes, they will be getting cooked. So anybody that got they stop at Asia high for Monday, understand that the market is about to take them out. We're going to keep holding until we get up here to the retest. We're going to make a quick bag. Let me put my actual entry levels on from the bot. The bot is already telling us where to enter, showing us the TP1. So we're only going to take this to TP1 today. You got to learn how to use the bot. You got to learn how to use your levels. And you got to just, it's all a little mix up. Once you learn how to cook, I'm telling you, you ain't going to know how to uncook. You got to learn how to cook it one time. You got to come on here. You got to identify your trend. Once you identify the trend, all you do is turn your bot levels on, figure out where your entry should be at. You go enter there. You understand where your stop level going to be at. You're going to have your stop plugged in. And then you're going to start targeting your TPs, TP 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? So, you know what I'm saying? Just learn how to mix it up one time. And don't be worried about these pullbacks. These pullbacks are nothing. These pullbacks are nothing. These pullbacks is to get you out of the market. Eventually the market got to break out. Like they can only hold the market in one place for so long, you know. And it's that early morning bag. This that before the open. So I only hopped on here early today because the play was set up already. So I'm like, if I want to get y'all to play, I gotta go ahead and just jump on live and show y'all the play is already there. So play already right there. Now we just gotta just catch it real fast and cash out. They've been doing a lot of up down lately. They've been doing a lot of that up down stuff lately. But don't worry. Follow the trend. The trend is your friend. Don't forget that. Whatever you do, stay on trend. See if we get another game of chess in. All right, so we just had some support come in on the lower time frames. I'm looking at that on my other screen. So now that support is there, I will be looking for the continuation push to the upside. And then that is telling me that we should be targeting. We should be targeting 68. So my other screen with my other software is telling me that we should be targeting 68. So let's see. 68 it is. So gold should be going up to 68 today. All right. So 43.68 will be the target. It's 9 o'clock right now. You ain't missing out. You still got time to jump in. Don't forget the trend is your friend. The trend is your friend. As cliche as it sounds, I tell people this all the time. You might have heard this online 100 times. Stay with the trend. Stay with the trend. Trust me, if you stay with the trend, you will make a bigger bag doing it that way. Right now, the trend is up for us. If you got in right there, you should be up 70 pips. $50 pips now. Still up, down thing I was telling y'all, bro. Yeah, we got new support right there, so we good. Don't worry. The buy coming. The buy is coming. All right, here we go. Getting a little bit of a push. Getting that next leg up. They was late for sending my live signal. We've been live for a whole hour waiting on the open. Eight pips waiting on 9:30. Like I said, just get ready. We got a big move coming. It's on the way. It's loading up right now. I want to see the market come back. Not come back, but probably just do like one more little fake sell down before we get the next push up. The trend is bullish, so like I said, don't worry about it right now. Stay on the long. We will get that push in like the next 15 minutes. They could be waiting on the open, but just understand that that push is about to come. 43.68 is the target right now. 43.65 on the bot. The bot say 65. The other software say 68. So we're gonna catch the bag though. We're gonna catch whatever they want to give us. We're gonna take whatever the market want to give us. We're gonna keep waiting. We're gonna get that breakout in a minute. And we're gonna keep holding. Like I said, I do think they might procrastinate and wait till 10 o'clock to make that move. But we're gonna see. We're gonna give them their little 15 minutes. We got new support though, so new support means that we will be getting a push up from this area. Let me just drop down here so y'all can actually see some candles moving or something. So right here, as you can tell, we got new liquidity that just came into the market right here. We got a 4 count. So with that 4 count, just understand we targeting these next two highs. Targeting these next two highs right here. So we already got the trend that we want. Trend right here, bullish. Stay bullish. Stay on the buy. If you're already in, just understand the trend is your friend. Coming up here to 65 is the target. The bot already gave us the signal. Entry 1, entry 2. Tapped in. Coming all the way up here, targeting this area up here. So that's all we're doing. Live and direct. So my boy hit me up talking about the plays. We already locked in. Like I said, brand new liquidity here. 4 count. Lets us know we're targeting 86 and it's 425. Both of these are about to get taken out for sure. And then we're going to be targeting this 43.65 for the TP1 based off of the bot. So bot already gave us the play. Now all we do is follow the bot. Follow the bot signals, you feel me? Trying to show y'all how to cook up. This is how easy it is. And you can take a small account and flip it to something big if you can, you know what I'm saying, maximize your entries. That's all you got to do is learn how to maximize your entries and understand when to get in the market and when not to get in the market. Because somebody that don't got a big account can make 270 right here off of 0.10. They can also make 401 right there. So it's a lot of It's real simple to make these plays. You just gotta wait on the setup. Like I said, the open, I could see them at the open just dropping down one more time to pull some traders out. But then after that, like I said, the trend is right here. The trend is up. It's already telling us what the play is. So um, it's our triple trend flip. 1, 2, 3. Triple trend flip. Let's get up here and get this TP1. Get up there with TP1 in a second. I'm gonna just keep waiting and see what they do. Wait on the open. Wait to see if we get one more pullback. Oh, this is how you make your bag early in the morning right here. $20. 27 points. Yeah, this is the extra little pullback I was talking about right here. I figured they might pull that one more time before the open. Yeah, this is just to do the last retest right here. So yeah, that should be our last retest coming back. Retesting this liquidity zone that just came. Now I want to see a bullish candle off of this one. Yeah, now I want to see a bullish candle from here. Once we get back on trend, that's all she wrote. We need to close back above the pressure line. Once we get back above the pressure line, we're good to go. Gold just been slow for the last 2 days. We just been hanging out right here in this area. But that's fine. They gotta start moving in a second, so they can only waste so much time. $10 until open. Pull it back before the open right there. Strong little retest. Let's see over here. Yeah. It's gonna be slow until them candles turn back green. Once they turn back green, then it'll be up. That's the part that be making you wanna just. This is normally why I don't even watch the markets. I just hit my entries. I go by my day, set my levels, and that be it. But since I've been doing these lives, I like showing the trades. So, like I said, right here, we just got a little choppiness. It's been choppy right here before. So if I come back and look over here, it's the same exact area right here. That's the high. This is the low of that area. This is that little zone that it's in. So it's already been choppy in this area before. We're just waiting on a breakout. Pretty sure we get the breakout in a second. We get the breakout at the open. That's what they're doing. They holding it down. Like I said, I didn't like that they was holding it right here before the open anyway. But we do got the trend on our side. And the bot signal say we're going up to 43.65. So we're gonna target 43.65. We're gonna hold until we get up there. I really want a full retest. I want the retest all back up to 40, 44.30. 44.30 will be a good retest, but right now she's probably gonna go up here, like I said, 44.65. We're just gonna take the bot signal, wait on this to play out, hide all drawings, put it back on candles. And then let me have my liquidity boxes real fast. There we go. There we go. So now we're just targeting this area right here, TP1. We already hit entry. We already retested entry, so we don't got no reason to go back down there to entry again. We just need the market to start pushing, get back on trend, and then we're going straight to TP1 right here. 4 minutes until open. Probably ain't gonna make no move till them 4 minutes is up. So at 9:30, we can looking for that bullish move at 9:30. Looking for that bullish move at 9:30. Get rid of that box. I don't need that. Let's go over to the 15-minute. Oh yeah, 15 did like a strong little liquidity grab. Now they coming to fill this weekend. That's what that is. It's a little wick right here. Yeah, once they close there, we just need a bullish move off of there, and that's it. We got 2 minutes. The Asia high is not safe. I wonder why this look like this on this time frame, but on the 4-hour, it should be right there. Oh no, look like that on the 4-hour too. That's weird. All right, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 1 minute till open. 1 minute till open. Like I said, we just need to push back up here, close. Really just need this 4-hour candle to close green. It ain't got to go far, but it can close like right here green. Then that next 4-hour candle at 10 o'clock and push up here to the 465 area that I'm looking for. Like I said, we got new liquidity down here, so target point is up there on a 4-hour time frame. So we should get this retest today. No matter if they just doing this little up down stuff, we should get that retest today. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for that retest. That's my alarm. It's 9:30. All right, we should get more volume now. The open is here. The NASDAQ. We need some buying momentum. If we don't get no buying momentum, we're going to have to keep waiting. We're going to find out in 10 minutes. There we go. Getting some type of pushback. We need price to close back over 30. This first 5 minutes. Let me see. 30 came down to 30. Yeah, we need price to close. We need a 5-minute candle to close over 35 before the market start pushing back up. So come back over there and look at it on this side. So right now it look all right, but we need a candle to close back above here. Once we get candle closure above there, the market should continue trending back to the upside. If we don't get no candle closure above there, then they could start pushing down. I'll go from back here. So that's the trend right there, basically. So I'll be staying in this trade unless this trend change. If this trend change on a 5, I'll be exiting because then price is gonna come all the way back down here. So I'm gonna wait and see. The higher time frame showing sell. So the lower time frame right now is just showing buy, but this can be short lived. So we're just gonna wait and see. Like I said, we need candle closure back above this 43.35. It's just the market just in a range right now. I hate when gold be doing this little range. It's in this range right here. Yeah, that can come all the way back down to entry. It can literally come all the way back down to entry and then turn around again. So we'll see. We just need a bounce right here. We need to keep this trend right here from changing. If that trend change, no bueno. If that trend stay intact, we all good. We just need to push to the upside. But right now, it's going to take like 35, 40 minutes. So we need some new liquidity to come in right here. We need some buyers to come into the market to support this trade. We got about 8 seconds. This would be a good doji off of that trend line. And it wasn't. Yeah, we need a bullish counter to push up here. So I need this 4-hour to close green. So we got 24 minutes. It can play around right here all it wants, but I need to close green, lock in the support level. Then I know we're going to TP1. If it close red, it's a possibility we can shoot back down here. But I'm pretty sure we won't because this right here is a strong level. All right, we got a strong breakout candle, broke through there, came down, retest one time, came down, retest twice. 2 retests here, so that already did the 2 retests. So the market should continue to push up in a second. This right here is our real support line now, right here on the 4-hour. So whenever you see these big breakout candles, you gotta be able to identify where the support is off that candle, and that's the close right here. So that's the real support that we kind of sitting on. So if I just draw this in, I make this line a little bigger. That's our support line right now. So as long as we don't get a candle close up under there, this trade is still safe. Although it did just come back very close to that support line. Like I said, we got a little trend line here. So that trend is keeping us safe for the uptrend. Now we just need the market to act right. Right here, it tells us that the trend is bullish. So that's also a positive. We just broke the high of that 5-minute candle. That's another positive right there. So this candle going higher than here is a positive, but we still need candle closure above. So once we get candle closure above, then I would say we're in a good situation. But right now, we just it's kind of still teetering the sale. So we got support. We know where support is. We got the trend. The trend is there. Now we just need the momentum and the volume to push us up. Like I said, but overall, our time frame and everything is bearish. So I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't break out. But typically, we follow the action zone. So I'm looking for a retest. This is not like an actual buy. Like I said, this is basically just a scalp trade, looking for a retest, 20 points to the north side. And we should get up there. We definitely should get up there. We're gonna be finding out soon, though. We just need a little bit more of a push. You know what I'm saying, we get that push. The payday is on the way. Just know that. You gotta be patient with trading. Sometimes trades happen in seconds, sometimes they happen in a minute, sometimes they happen in an hour. So this looks like it's gonna be one of them hour joints. Only thing I'm watching for right now is, like I said, the trend. I don't like when my shit all over the place. Sometimes you can't see the candles. I need to be able to see the candles. So see what's going on. 26 seconds, we need this candle to stay green. That'll be a great sign right there. As long as this candle stay bullish, it should be good, but we got to see 10 seconds. We need this candle to close green. All right, there we go. That's a positive close right there. And they came back and snatched the low. They came close. They may come back and hit this retest level one more time and bounce off of there. Yeah, they going back to hit that level one more time. There it goes. Like I said, as long as that trend don't change, the trade's still good. That trend change, you got to get out. Then they likely to do a deeper retest than needed. So coming back down towards 23 right now. See if we get that push at 945. But what I don't want to see is candle closure below this level. Candle closure below that green level 26, it's not a good sign. Came out back down to my second entry. Go ahead. Go past. Can't see it. Get out of here, little dog. Yeah, it's cool right there. So that's another little retest. It's a deep liquidity grab. That's what that is. Like I said, as long as that trend don't change, we good. If that trend change, that's it. That's all she wrote. As long as this trend don't change, it's solid. If this trend changes, gotta go. But right now, that's a deep retest. We need a we can close right here in a minute 20, but we're gonna need a strong bullish candle off of that close. Put my zones back on so I can see where they at. Then we go down there, top that zone. Now we're getting close to it. We came close. Like I said, I don't think this move probably gonna play out until after 10. I think that's what they were doing. They just holding it down to after 10. So we're gonna see. The bot said buy, so we're still bullish, following the bot. 30 seconds. That's a nice rejection wick right there, though. Yeah, that's a good rejection wick now. We just need it, like I said, to not change the trend. All right, that's cool. Kind of flattened out. I like that. All right. Now we need a strong bullish candle. We need a strong bullish candle off of that. Yeah, there it goes. We needed to close back above here. Above 34. We need this 5-minute candle to close above 30. Close above 35 is even better, but we definitely need a strong bullish candle right here. That's a good rejection. They went down there and swiped more liquidity. We're getting that good pullback. I was just saying, there we go. This is exactly what we need to see. Strong bullish candle off of that liquidity grab right there. And then once we get the close back above 35, that's all she wrote. She coming to TP1. So we're gonna keep ourselves locked in right here. Zoom in some so y'all can see the candles a little bit better. That's a nice rejection candle. Nice little deep liquidity grab. We didn't break this structure right here. That's perfect. Now we just need candle closure above one of these 3 wicks here. And then once we get candle closure above one of these 3 wicks, which would be 34, 35 area, that'll be the best sign that we can get. That's the liquidity grab. That's the swipe. Now we just need candle closure. Remember, it doesn't count if the candle does not close. We need it to close above that level. Right? That was the alert I had set just to make sure that we hit that level. Now that we hit that level, We needed to close above this level here. A 5-minute candle close above this level here. There we go. We back in the green on all three of my positions. Strong bullish candle, like I said. Now we got 2.5 minutes. Strong bullish candle. Yes, sir. That's what we like to see right there. That's why I told y'all we need it. We needed that strong bullish candle off of that liquidity grab. And we definitely got one. But remember, though, none of this matter if it don't close. So we got a whole another 2 minutes. It can do all of this and pull all the way back and not close above the level. Strong bullish candle. That's what I like to see. Go straight to TP if you want to. Go ahead, get straight up there if you want to. I ain't complaining. Go ahead, keep pushing. Get straight up there if you want to. You can go straight to it. Yeah, that's what I like to see. That's what I call liquidity mapping. You gotta just know where the liquidity is. You learn how to follow liquidity. It's easy, bro. It's sweet. All you gotta do is know how to figure out where the liquidity is at. Once you figure that out, that's how you're gonna map out your trades. And that's what's gonna keep you on the right side of the market. So that's a great candle right off the liquidity grab. That's exactly what I like to see right there. Yes, sir. Keep going. Keep pushing. Go ahead, take that out too. Yeah, keep pushing. Yeah, take out that liquidity. Yeah, keep pushing. That's that candle I kept telling y'all. Those people that was sitting right there at that high, they were cooked. Didn't I say that? Didn't I tell y'all they was cooked? They cooked. Turkey. Get up there to TP1. You almost hit it. I mean, I'm for sure we're gonna get the close. Now I doubt they turn it around in 20 seconds. But that next 5-minute candle can go all the way back down there, so don't be surprised if it does. Yes, sir. That's the close I wanted to see right there. Now y'all can come and do the retest if y'all want to. Yeah, go ahead, pull back and do the retest if you want to. Now understand that they can come all the way back down to here. Right, this is the area that we broke out of. So they can come all the way back to 34 area down here. And then they continue pushing back up from there. So just don't be surprised. But just know we will get up there and hit those levels too, though. Futures weekly. My level's not showing. There you go. Yeah, we ain't hit TP yet. We got 8 minutes, so they can pull back down. Like I've been trading so long, I wouldn't be surprised if they just held it down here for the next 8 minutes. Or if they went all the way back down there and tried to swipe that low again. Go ahead and do that retest and hold it down here. But after this, it's up. That's the retest right there. See, this is what I be trying to explain to new traders. When the market moving too fast, right? When it's making such egregious moves like that, you got to understand that the move is being postponed. All right. So that means it's coming, but it's coming later. Like that was a liquidity grab. This is both side liquidity grab. So now you have to wait on the market to rebalance itself out and push back up. Once we get the rebalance, the market will then push, but they could take hours fixing this. All right. So we didn't hit the TP level as you can see. So it's still room to go to the top side. So definitely don't think that the move is over though. And this is why I be saying the market is undefeated sometimes because this is one of them undefeated moves right here. Like why would gold buy up that strong and then turn around and sell this hard? Like what what possibly could have happened to make gold do that exact move for that 5 minutes? Like if I go to the 15 minute, that's probably gonna be a wick, like a crazy wick. See, I knew that. See, that's a crazy wick. But guess what? We will buy back up that wick. That wick won't last for too long. They snatch liquidity at the top, turn around, coming back, snatching liquidity at the bottom, just to turn around and push back up and snatch liquidity at the top. That's because the market is ranging. Right? When it's in a range like this, expect that. Like I said, this right here was that Asia high. So we got close to TP and pull back. The market is infamous for doing that. Came back, hit this retest level again. We got 2 minutes to the next 10 o'clock, to the next 4 hour candle. So I still want this 4 hour candle to close green. We got 1 minute. Thirty seconds. I need to bounce. Did not get the bounce I wanted. Now I need it not to break the low. If it breaks the low, now we gotta go back to here because they done broke the low. Now we need the market to get back on trend before I do anything else. Now we need another strong bullish candle like that last one. Shall we up there in TP? Wouldn't be the markets if it wasn't a move like that happening. It's gonna have to swipe that low now. I'm almost back to entry. And then buy back up. Ridiculous. So now we're gonna need to swipe this low. Come down here, take out this liquidity, and then buy back up here later today. So this light is about to be an all-day event trade again. So I ain't about to stay on here and watch this. It's about to pull back. It should swipe this low, and then after it swiped the low, it should then push back up higher. Like I said, it's in the range. So they should go to the bottom of the range, which is like right here. Take these guys out and then just push all the way back up here to TP1. And then once we get to TP1, I'll be looking to exit my trade. So that's the play that we're looking for today. I'm gonna let it do what it do. Not sit here and watch this all day. That was my 2 hours for the day, and we're gonna pick it back up tomorrow.